Welcome back to another Taekook one shot. The loud tick tick of the wall clock echoes in the quiet corner of Tian Enterprises. Top floor Jungkook, the CEO of billion-dollar empire, sat behind the desk, flipping through files. His soft jaw clenched slightly. He hated paperwork, but he had no choice today. Outside his glass office, employee walked silently. Everyone feared the worth of Jungkook. He was cold, distant, and ruthless, but only at work. At home, he was different. At home, he smiled for someone, for him, for Kim Taehyung, his husband, his love, his life. But not everyone saw what Jungkook saw. Most people didn't understand their relationship. They couldn't, or maybe they just refused to. Suddenly, Jungkook's finger paused over a pen, over a page, a voice, two of them. They were whispering just outside his door. His eyes narrowed. He wasn't one to adopt, but when he heard Taehyung's name, everything stopped. Yumi, can you believe it? He really married him. Sarah, take that Kim Taehyung, just a pretty face. He is just using Jungkook for money. Yumi, of course. What else would he want from him? He is probably just a personal for the arrogant CEO. Sarah and Jungkook acts like he is some angel. He is totally blind. Can't he see he is being used? Jungkook stood up, his heart boiling, his blood raging, his fist shaking. He slammed the file shut. The sound made his assistant outside jump, but Jungkook was already walking past towards the door. He opened it hard, hit the sound, making the two women freeze mid-laugh. Jungkook's deep voice echoes like thunder. Jungkook, what did you say? Yumi and Sarah turned pale. Yumi, sir, we were just. Jungkook, just what? Calling my husband a gold digger? Yes, sir. He walked closer, cold, controlled, his eyes deadly. Jungkook, do you know who is he? Kim Taehyung is mine. He is my love, my husband. You think I married someone for their looks? You think I don't know his heart? You think I'm a fool? No, no one dared to breathe. The whole floor has gone quiet. Employees stood frozen at their desk, too scared to move. Jungkook pointed at the woman. Jungkook, get out. Sarah, sir, please. We were just joking, Jungkook. Jungkook, but you did say you meant every word. I don't want people like you in my company. I built this with my hard work, and I will not let anyone insult the man who stands beside me every night, holding me when I am tired. He turned to his assistant. Jungkook, pack their things. Security will escort them out in 5 minutes. I don't want to see their faces again. The assistant nodded quickly and ran off. The girls gone pale. Speechless, Jungkook turned, walked back into his office and slammed the door inside. Jungkook sat down and stared at the photo frame on his desk. It was a photo of him and Taehyung on their wedding day. Taehyung had the softest smile, his eyes shining like stars, his hand around Jungkook's arm. But Jungkook's heart felt heavy. Jungkook, baby, why do they talk like this about you? Why can't they see how pure you are? He closed his eyes. Places of memories filled his head. 1 year ago, the night he proposed, Jungkook was drunk on love, on Taehyung's love, on the way he looked at him like he was everything, the way they were lying under the stars on Jeju Beach. Jungkook, marry me, Taehyung, huh? Jungkook, I said marry me, Tae, right now or tomorrow or next week, I don't care. Just be mine forever. Taehyung giggled. You are drunk, Jungkook. Jungkook, I am drunk on you. Taehyung had laughed so hard he cried, and then he said yes. Now Jungkook clenched his jaw. That innocent, sweet man was being targeted again and again just because he loved someone rich, just because he loved him. He picked up his phone. Taehyung was home today. He needed to hear his voice. At the penthouse came Taehyung. Taehyung was humming softly, standing in the kitchen in a loose oversized shirt and shorts, making lunch. He looked like a dream, gold skin, soft brown hair falling over his forehead. He looked up when his phone rang. Taehyung, hello, Jungkook softly. What are you doing? Taehyung is smiling, making your favorite spicy denim with egg. Jungkook, don't burn your tongues again. Taehyung pouting. Hey, that was one time. Jungkook is smiling faintly. Baby, do you love me? Taehyung frozen. Taehyung, of course I do, Jungkook, even if the world hates you for it. Taehyung, they already do. Jungkook, does it hurt? Taehyung, after a pause, only when you look like this, when your voice sounds like you are breaking inside. Jungkook stays silent. Taehyung softly, I can take hate, Jungkook. I can take rumors, but I can't take your hurting. Because of it, Jungkook felt a tear slip down. Jungkook, I love you, Taehyung, so much. Taehyung is smiling through the phone. I know. Come home early today. I will feed you. At 7 p.m., Jungkook stepped into their penthouse. The smell of kimchi and garlic filled the air. Taehyung was sitting at the table wearing his pink apron. Jungkook dropped his bag and walked straight to him. Without a word, he pulled Taehyung into a tight hug. Jungkook, I fired them. Taehyung, who? Jungkook, the girls who talked bad about you and called you names. I made sure they left with nothing. Taehyung didn't speak. He hugged Jungkook tighter. Taehyung, thank you. Jungkook, don't thank me. Just don't ever listen to them, okay? Don't let them make you think you are not enough. You are. You are more than enough. Taehyung, I never believed them. Jungkook, but I did. For a second I thought, what if the world makes you hate being my husband? Taehyung leaned back. He cupped Jungkook's cheeks. Taehyung, the world can say anything, but they don't know how you hold me at night. They don't know how you kiss me like I am yours. Your ear. They don't know how your hands tremble when you think I am sad. Jungkook, I am scared. Taehyung, don't be. We have each other. They kissed, soft, warm, long. Dinner went cold, but their heart burned with love. Later that night, they lie in the bed. Jungkook wrapped in his arm around Taehyung's waist. Jungkook, let's go away this weekend. Taehyung, where? Jungkook's anywhere, just you and me. Taehyung smiling, let's do it. But neither of them knew something worse was coming, and this time it wouldn't really steal Taehyung's smile forever. The morning sunlight streamed softly through the large glass window of the giant penthouse. Taehyung was sitting on the living room floor, surrounded by photo albums of a warm cup of tea. His smile was peaceful. His oversized green sweater slipped off his shoulder. He had woken up before Jungkook, like always, just to prepare his husband's breakfast and leave a little sticky note on the fridge that said, eat well, my cookie, fighting. Jungkook had already left for the office, but his kiss still lingered on Taehyung's forehead, warm and soft, just the way he liked. Taehyung leaned against the couch, looking through their old pictures from Jeju. He clenched at one where Jungkook's hair was all messed up by the wind and he was pointing at the camera. Taehyung softly, you were so annoying that day. When dressed in her late 50s, dressed in a designer outfit, sunglasses on her head, and an expensive handbag on her arm, stepped inside with an air of pride. Jeon Mingyuk, Misuk, Jungkook's aunt, his father's sister, she took off her sunglasses slowly, eyes scanning the hallway. Aunt Misuk, where is Jungkook? Maid, he left for work, madam. Aunt Misuk and that boy? That Kim something made nervously. Master Taehyung is in the living room. She walked inside, her heels clicking loudly across the marble floor. In the living room, Taehyung looked up when he heard the footsteps. His soft smile faded silently. Taehyung, oh, Aunt Misuk, good morning. He stood up. Taehyung, I'm sorry. Aunt, very Jungkook. Taehyung gently. He left early. There was an important meeting. She scoffed, looked around me. Aunt, of course he did, and left you here all alone playing house like a little prince. Her words were so bitter. Taehyung stayed quiet. He didn't want to argue. He never did. Aunt, how long are you planning to stay married to him? Taehyung confused. What do you mean? Aunt, louder, don't play innocent. You think I don't know what you are? Taehyung breathed inches. Aunt, you are just a pretty boy with nothing but a face. You saw Jungkook and thought, oh, let me trap this rich here, didn't you? Taehyung softly, no, that's not true. Aunt Misuk shouting, liar. Taehyung flinched. It took a step closer. Aunt Misuk, you are nothing but a personal dressing up, fluttering your laces at him. You think he loves you. You think this marriage means something to us. You are a stain on our family name. Taehyung's eyes filled with tears. He shook his head. Taehyung, please stop, Aunt. You are making a fool out of him. You don't belong in this house. You are a gold digger. I don't care how sweet you act, how well you cook, or how pretty your face is. Taehyung's breath was trembling. I love him. I really do, Aunt. Then leave him. If you love him, let him go. Let him have someone better, someone with status, someone with dignity. Taehyung's legs gave out. He sat down slowly on the floor, heart pounding, tears streaming silently down his face. Aunt Misuk, you cried well too, don't you? Maybe that's how you fooled him. She turned around and walked out, her heels clicking like a thunder in Taehyung's ear. After an hour, the penthouse was silent. Taehyung was still sitting on the floor, the photo album scattered, forgotten. The tea has gone cold. His hands were shaking. Taehyung whispering, am I really that? He looked down at his reflection on the glass table. For the first time in years, he didn't recognize himself. He didn't see the man who laughed with Jungkook on the beach. Didn't see the lover who made heart-shaped pancakes every morning. He only saw pain. Taehyung thought, maybe I am the reason they hate him. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe if I wasn't here, Jungkook wouldn't be judged, mocked, blamed. Maybe I ruined his name. His tears wouldn't stop. He crawled up into himself, hugging his knees, hiding his face. He cried silently, deeply, painfully. Evening at GR Enterprises. Jungkook glanced at the clock, 7:10 p.m. He smiled. Taehyung is probably waiting with dinner again. He quickly gathered his things, headed out, excited to see his husband with warm smile back at home. Jungkook entered with a soft hum. Jungkook, hey baby, I'm home. No reply. He frowned, walking into the kitchen. No food. Strange. Jungkook, hey. He walked towards the living room, stopped. His heart clenched. Taehyung was sitting on the floor, his back resting against the couch, face pale, eyes red and empty. Jungkook softly, Taehyung. Taehyung didn't react, just stared at the floor. Jungkook ran to him and kneeled down. Jungkook, baby, what happened? Are you hurt? Did someone came here? Taehyung blinked slowly, like he was waking from a nightmare. Taehyung shook him. Jungkook, who? Taehyung, your aunt? Jungkook's body went. It has been 3 days since aunt said. Taehyung looked away. Taehyung broke and she called 3 days since. Taehyung's tears soaked into Jungkook's heart. 3 days since she said, I should leave. Deep inside him, broken and he never came back. The sun doesn't feel maybe she's right. His spirit, maybe you are better off without the house watch. I really don't still feel with Jungkook's love with warm and gentle kisses and sweet smiles. Maybe I did there anymore. At least stop not right now. Morning. He grabbed him house. Jungkook sticking into the kitchen. Rubbing Jungkook. You didn't sleep me. The smell of toast. You hear me? Bread hit his nose. He smiled. Jungkook softly, baby. Taehyung stood near the stove cooking silently. His eyes were slightly missed. His pink hoodie hugging loosely off on shoulder. Jungkook teasing, you are. Taehyung glanced over his shoulder with a soft smile, but it didn't reach his eyes. Taehyung, you look tired. I didn't want to disturb you. Jungkook walked up behind him and wrapped his arm around Taehyung's waist, pressing a kiss to his shoulder. Jungkook, you have never a disturbance, love. Taehyung didn't reply, just continue flipping the eggs on the pan. Jungkook leaned in, whispering against his skin. Jungkook, are you okay? Taehyung nodded. Taehyung, I'm fine, just a little tired. He gently removed Jungkook's hand and walked to sit at the table. Jungkook frowned. During breakfast, Jungkook kept stealing glances at Taehyung as he quietly ate. No jokes, no humming, no teasing about his hair sticking up. Just silence. Jungkook, are you sure you're okay? You have been so quiet lately. Taehyung forcing a smile. I said I'm fine. Jungkook softly. You don't look fine. Taehyung, sit down with the spoon. Taehyung, I think I catch a cold or something. Jungkook, should we go to the doctor? Taehyung, no. Just rest will help. His voice was low, flat. Jungkook wanted to say more, to hold him, to ask again, but he could feel Taehyung gently closing himself up, building invisible walls between them. So he said nothing for now. Later that day, Jungkook's office, Jungkook couldn't concentrate. He was supposed to be going through the details of an important client merger, but all he could think about was how distant Taehyung felt. He texted him during lunch. Jungkook, did you eat? Love. Taehyung, yes. Jungkook, what did you eat? Taehyung, rice and soup. Jungkook, send me a selfie. I miss your face. Taehyung, later. Jungkook stared at the screen. That wasn't Taehyung. Taehyung always with the selfies and heart. A little voice notes telling him he missed him, but now cold, short, empty. Something was really wrong. Evening back at home, Jungkook walked into the apartment quietly, sitting down the briefcase he sat and curled up on the couch with a book in his lap, the blanket over his legs, and the TV was playing softly. But he wasn't watching. His eyes were on the pages, but they really weren't reading. Jungkook, Taehyung looked up slowly. Taehyung, welcome back. No running into the arms, no kisses, no missed you. Jungkook's chest tightened. Jungkook softly, did you eat? Taehyung, yes. Jungkook, what did you do all day? Taehyung, just cleaned. Watch it some drama. Jungkook walked over and sat beside him, brushing their hair. He cupped his cheek gently. Jungkook, you don't have to lie to me. If something is wrong, just tell me. Let me help. Taehyung shook his head. Taehyung, it's not a big deal, Jungkook. If it is hurt, is it? If it's hurting you, Taehyung smiled again. The same smile, that one that didn't reach his eyes. Taehyung, I'm just tired. That's all. Jungkook sighed and pulled him into a hug. Jungkook, okay, but please remember you don't have to hide anything from me ever. Taehyung rested his head on Jungkook's shoulder, but said nothing. His mind whispered thought he couldn't say out loud. You don't need a burden like me. They are night in bed. Jungkook pulled Taehyung close, fingers tracking circles on his back. Jungkook, do you remember that night in Busan when we lied under the stars? Taehyung softly, yes. Jungkook, you told me even if everyone left, you would stay. Taehyung closed his eyes. Taehyung, I remember. Jungkook whispering, don't leave me now. Not ever, not with your silence. Taehyung didn't reply, and Jungkook felt the tears silently soaked his shirt again. The next morning, Taehyung didn't get up to make breakfast. Jungkook found him cruel in the bed, eyes open but distant. Jungkook, Taehyung, I'm not feeling well. Jungkook, please, baby, you have been saying that for 3 days. Taehyung, turn away. Taehyung, I just need to rest. Jungkook nodded slowly, heart heavy. He felt a note, left a note on the pillow. I love you no matter what. Your mind telling you, remember that. Your cookie. The midday Taehyung's thoughts. He stood by the window, arms wrapped around himself. He watched the city move, people laughing, living, loving, but he felt frozen, trapped. His reflection in the glass stared back at him with hello eyes. Taehyung thought, if I just disappear, maybe no one would be hurt anymore. Jungkook stood at the of their bedroom, staring at Taehyung's sleeping figure crawled beneath the blanket. His heart ached again. Their 3 days has passed, and the change in Taehyung was no longer subtle. His vibrant husband, his sunshine, was steaming right before him. His eyes, no smile, no humming, no silly jokes, just silence. Something wasn't right, something had happened, and Jungkook was going to find out what. Security room, private basement. He stormed into the private security office at the lower floor of the penthouse building. Face TV and worry and rage. His assistant Minno stood up quietly. Minno, Mr. Jian, is something wrong? Jungkook, I need all the footage from the house starting 3 days ago. Every single clip where my aunt entered this house. Minho nervously, yes sir. Jungkook sat down, fist clenched, chest rising and falling rapidly. A part of him knew he had a gut feeling since that day he came home. Taehyung's smile had vanished, but why didn't he ask sooner? Why had he waited? Security footage played 2 days ago. The screen flinched as Minho brought up the footage. Jungkook leaned forward, staring with sharp eyes. Taehyung was standing at the door, smiling politely. Aunt Min entered, her heels clicking across the marble floor. And like thunder, there was no sound in the clip, but Jungkook could see her hands flying. Jungkook's heart cracked. Her aunt leaned forward, screaming something and pointing her finger in Taehyung's face. Taehyung stepped back, his body shook. And then Aunt Misuk said something that made Taehyung drop his eyes to the floor. His shoulders sank and slowly his legs let go out. He sat down on the couch, defeated. Jungkook clenched his fist. Jungkook whispering, "What the heck did you say to him?" The footage ended and Aunt Misuk walked out arrogantly while Taehyung sat there alone, trembling. Jungkook stood up apparently. Jungkook coldly get me the audio. The 30 minutes later, the audio extract. Jungkook pressed play and the speaker came quietly. "Aunt Misuk, I didn't marry him for Aunt Misuk mocking. Don't lie. Everyone knows what you are, a pretty face with no cheap class. You are just a nephew finds and smash." Jungkook's heart shattered. "Taehyung, please don't say that. Aunt Misuk, you betrayed him, but trust me, this wouldn't last. He will wake up one day and throw you away." Taehyung choked. Love him, Aunt Misuk. You are nothing but a burden, a gold digger, fame chaser burden." Jungkook slammed the laptop shut, his hands trembling, eyes burned. Living room. Later that evening, Jungkook stormed into the house, footsteps heavy, the door slammed beneath him. Taehyung flinched from the couch. "Taehyung, cook." Jungkook didn't say a word. He walked straight up to Taehyung and knelt in front of him, and then he pulled him into a tightest hug. Taehyung softly, "What happened?" Jungkook held him tighter. Jungkook was trembling. "I saw everything." Taehyung froze. Jungkook, the camera, the audio. "I saw what she said to you." Taehyung looked away quietly, trying to pull back, but the Jungkook held him tighter. Taehyung whispering, "I didn't want you to know." She is your family, Jungkook. You are my husband, the man I choose, the man I love. Taehyung fallen. Finally looked up at him, tears forming in his eyes. Taehyung, then why does everyone hate me? Jungkook's heart shattered at those words. He grabbed Taehyung's face gently. "Jungkook, listen to me. You are not a burden. You are not a gold digger. You are everything good in my life. I am really sorry. I didn't realize something was wrong earlier." Taehyung shook his head, tears rolling down. Taehyung, "I thought maybe they were right. Maybe I'm ruining you." Jungkook firmly, "No, you saved me." Taehyung, "But Jungkook, you are the reason I came home." With a smile, "You are the reason." Jungkook leaned forward, resting his forehead against Taehyung's. Jungkook softly, "You are my husband, my love, my only one." Taehyung broke down, clinging to him tightly, burning his face onto Jungkook's shoulder. Taehyung crying, "I love you so much." Jungkook, tears in his eyes, "I love you more, and I promise, baby, no one will ever hurt you again, not even my family." Later that night, bedroom. Jungkook gently took Taehyung into the bedroom, giving him warm tea. Lee sat beside him, brushing a stain off from his forehead. Taehyung, "You are not mad." Jungkook, "Only mad at myself for not protecting you sooner." Cookie, "Yes. Thank you for believing in me." Jungkook, I will never stop. They leaned in. He leaned in and kissed Taehyung's forehead, then his cheeks, then finally his lips, soft and slow, their fingers intertwined under the seats, and for the first time in days, Taehyung smiled, a real one. Next morning, Jian penthouse, Taehyung woke up slowly, eyes flat open to the soft glow of sunlight slipping through the curtains. He turned his head and saw Jungkook already dressed, sitting beside the bed, holding hands. Thanks softly, Cookie. You didn't sleep? Jungkook smiling faintly. I did. Just wanted to see you open your eyes. Taehyung blushed faintly, squeezing Jungkook's fingers. Taehyung, thank you for yesterday, Jungkook. Serious. Today I am going to finish it for good. Taehyung, finish what? Jungkook, that woman, Aunt Misuk. Taehyung's husband. Taehyung, Jungkook, no, she is your family, Jungkook family, and you are my home. I wouldn't let anyone talk to you. 2 hours later, Jian mentioned Aunt Misuk was sipping tea living room when Jungkook entered. Aunt Misuk, ah, finally, did you came to see your senses and realize, Jungkook coldly, you are not welcome in my house anymore. She blinked. Misuk, excuse me, Jungkook, I saw the footage and I heard every disgusting word you said to Taehyung and Misuk defensive. I was protecting you. That boy is Jungkook louder. He's my husband. She stood up, voice rising. Misuk, he is using you. He will ruin your name, Jungkook furious. He is the best thing that ever happened to me, and you are just poison. 2 hours Aunt Misuk, you are choosing him over me. Jungkook calmly, already did the day I married him. He turned around, walked away, leaving her standing in the silence. Back at home that evening, Taehyung sat quietly on the sofa when Jungkook came in, his eyes widen. Seeing the soft expression on Jungkook's face, Taehyung, what happened? Jungkook gently, she is out of our lives, baby. Taehyung blinked shocked. Taehyung, you really cut ties? Jungkook knelt down in front of him, taking his hand. Jungkook, I did it for you, for us. Taehyung, emotional cookie. Jungkook smiled. And now I'm going to get you somewhere. Next day, secret, get out. Jungkook blindfolded Taehyung in the car, getting Taehyung pouting. You no, I hate surprises, Jungkook. You will love this one. They arrive at the private beach villa with ocean waves crushing the wind beyond the balcony. Taehyung gasped as Jungkook removed the blindfold. Taehyung, Cookie, Jungkook softly. You needed a break. You needed healing, and I wanted to see you smile again. Taehyung turned, eyes filled of tears. Taehyung, you didn't have to do this all, Jungkook. I wanted to. He led them inside, showing him the cozy room decorated with fairy lights, a bed covered with rose petal, and their wedding photo frame beside the nightstand. That evening, they walked hand in hand along the beach, barefoot in the sand. Thank you quietly. The moonlight, they held each other close, no more shadows between them. That morning after the beach villa, sunlight painted soft glow rays across the ocean and the gentle breeze rustling the white curtains. The young lie snuggled beneath the warm cover, still struggled into Jungkook's chest. His breath was slow, calm, peaceful in a way he hadn't for been for weeks. Jungkook opened his eyes and smiled the moment he saw his husband. Jungkook whispering, you are still here, my sunshine. He brushed Taehyung's messy bangs aside from Taehyung softly, thank you for everything, Jungkook. Jungkook, serious. I should have known something was wrong. I hate that you went through all that alone. Taehyung shaking head. You are always there. I was just scared to lean on you too much. Jungkook, Taehyung, don't you get it? I want you to lean on me. I need you to. He gently sat up and took Taehyung's hand. Jungkook, you are not a burden, you are my region. Taehyung's eyes simmered. His lips trembled. Taehyung, you really don't regret marrying me. Jungkook smiled warmly. I would marry you in every life, every time. He leaned in, pressing a deep kiss to Taehyung's lips, soft, slow, and full of love. Afternoon, the surprise picnic. Jungkook brought out a picnic basket and set up a soft blanket by the shore. Taehyung sat in his oversized hoodie, legged folded, watching Jungkook try to uncork the bottle of sparkling grapes juice like a professional. Taehyung laughing. That's not how you do it. Jungkook pouting. I am a billionaire, not a bartender. The croc popped and hit Jungkook on his forehead. Taehyung gasping. Oh my god. Are you okay? Jungkook dramatically. Taehyung brushed it out, laughing. Finally, a real and free laugh that echoes with joy. Taehyung giggling. You are so dramatic, Jungkook is mocking, and you are beautiful when you laugh. Taehyung looked down, sighed. Jungkook pulling him close. That smile I have missed so much. Taehyung quietly. You give it back to me. They fed each other strawberries, cuddled under the warm sun, and watched sea chase each other above the waves. Jungkook suddenly Taehyung Jungkook softly, let's renew our vows. Taehyung surprised really. Jungkook stood, reaching into his pocket, pulling a velvet box. Inside a new ring, simple but elegant. Taehyung was shaking. Of course, yes, I always yes. Jungkook slipped the ring in his finger, hugged him tighter, bringing his face into Taehyung's shoulder. Jungkook whispering, let's write new memories full of laughter, full of love. No more pain, Taehyung, only love, just us. Evening, stargazing that night. They lie on the sand, staring at the stars. Above, fingers slashed together tighter. Taehyung, promise me you will never let go. Jungkook, even if the world falls apart, you are always be mine. Taehyung, you don't just steal my smile. Jungkook is smiling. What else did I steal? Taehyung turning to him, my heart. Jungkook leaned in slowly, their lips meeting again under the stars. The twisted witness every piece of their love story. That night they held each other till the moon kissed the sea, and that love thing found his smile again. The end. So everyone, how was this one shot? Comment it down. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any request, please let me know. Okay, I will work on the requested video next. Actually, my health was not good in the last 2-3 days, and I was not able to work on it, so I'm so sorry for any delay. I will work as I am good now and release it soon. Please wait for it. Bye bye. Love you. Bye.